Hi, I'm Karen O'Bannon, and welcome to another episode of St. Stephen Bible Bedtime Stories. As usual, I'll be reading from 101 Bible Bedtime Stories by Harvest House Publishers. In our last episode, Moses did what God told him to do, but he didn't do it the way God asked him to do it, and therefore he got punished. His punishment was that he would not be allowed to go into the promised land, Canaan. But that didn't mean that God was done with him, or that God would stay mad at him. He didn't. He wasn't. Instead, he allowed Moses to complete the work. But when the work was over, it was time for a new leadership, and that new leadership was going to walk the people into the promised land. But God still had good intentions for Moses. He didn't get to go in, but he got to see it. Here's the story. It's called Moses Sees the Promised Land. When Moses was old, he asked God to choose the people's next leader. God chose Joshua, a good man. Finally, it was time for Moses to leave his people. Before he went, he reminded them how blessed they were to have God on their side as their shield and their sword. Then Moses climbed a mountain, and God showed him the land of Canaan in the distance, the land that had been promised to his ancestors, a land of rich soil and flowing water, full of good things to eat and drink. Moses died on the mountain. He was 120 years old. The people were sad. They knew there would never be another prophet like him who had spoken with God face to face. So you see, God has an important assignment for all of us. And he knows that we're not perfect. He knows we're going to make mistakes. He's going to punish us like any good father would, but he's also going to forgive us. And he's going to let us continue the work that he's given us. And guess what else? When the work is done, not only will God remember what you've done, what we've done, the people who got blessed as a result of the work will remember too. Well, that's all I got. See you later.